Hello friends, today discuss about meaning, scope and classification of interpretation statute. First discuss about meaning. Interpretation, the action of explaining the meaning of something. Statutes, a written law enacted by the legislature. Interpretations means the art of finding out the true sense of an enactment by giving the words of enactment their natural and ordinary meaning. Interpretations of the statute is the process by which the meaning of a particular legislation can be ascertained. Definitions according to Salmond. Interpretations or construction is the process by which the courts seek to ascertain the meaning of the medium of authoritative form in which it is expressed. Object of interpretations of statutes, the meaning and applications of a certain words. Certain words can change over time as society changes, as Sikh judges need to interpret statute to, to clarify the meaning of those words and to them their current meaning while keeping in mind the intentions of the legislation. The object of the interpretations of statute is to ascertain the intention of the legislature through particular statute. Such ascertainment help in the understanding of the real sense of complicated facts of customary rules, regulations, contract law, will, etc. Nature and scope. Necessity of interpretations would arise only where the language of a statutory provisions is ambiguous, not clear, or where two views are possible, or where the provisions gives to different meaning, defeating the object of the statute. If the language is clear and ambiguous, no need of interpretations would arise. Case R.S. Nayak versus R. Anthony. In this case, court held if the words of the statute are clear and unambiguous, it is the plainest duty of the court to give effect to the natural meaning of the words used in the provision. The questions of constructions arise only in the event of the ambiguity of the plain meaning of the words used in statutes would be self-defeating. Next, classification of interpretation statutes. Literal or grammatical interpretations and logical interpretation. First, literal or grammatical interpretation. Literal rules of interpretation is the primary rule. Under this rule of interpretation, the court interpret the statute in a literal and ordinary sense commonly by all. The basic of this principle is that the object of interpretations is to know what the legislature intended. Case Ram Avatar versus Assistant Sales Tax Officer AIR 1961. In this case, Supreme Court held that battle leaves could not, by given the dictionaries, technical or bon, uh, botanical meaning, when the ordinary and natural meaning in clear is clear, being a wood, being a wood of everyday use must be understood in its popular sense by which the people are conversant. With it is also the meaning which the statutes dealing would attribute to it. It is its sale is therefore liable to sale tax. Logical interpretation. Logical interpretation means abstract interpretations over logical lattices. Such interpretations departs from the literal words on the ground that are maybe other more satisfactory evidence of the author's true intention. First, something statutes instead of meaning are things may means two or more different things. In such a case, it is the duty of the courts to go the letter of the law. Inconsistency. Sometimes a law, instead of having more meaning than one, may have none at all. The different parts of its being repugnant so as to destroy each other's significance. In such a case, it is the duty of the judicature to correct the letter of the law accordingly. Incompleteness. Sometimes the text through neither ambiguous nor inconsistent. In such a case, it is the duty of court to provide the exact meaning of the letter of the law.